The battlecruiser Kirov and her task force have a very tough mission ahead of them. This force of 4 ships needs to enter and break through the Denmark Strait. Intelligence has gathered that NATO forces already know of our plans to break out and have dispatched a large task force to counter us. There is also a substantial submarine threat, so be vigilant. Additionally, intelligence has learned that despite our frequent bombings of the airfield, the airbase at Reykjavik has some operational aircraft, which will certainly cause problems if our task force is detected. It is imperative that Kirov is not sunk. She must break into the North Atlantic. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to Sea Power, Naval Combat in the Missile Age. I do want to say before we get started, this is a very early look at Sea Power, and much of what you are going to see in this video is certainly subject to change. We are playing through a mission I created in the in-game mission editor. Kirov and her battle group are tasked with breaking through the Denmark Strait. NATO forces know we are coming, they don't know exactly where we are, although I have a feeling it won't take them long to find us. Of course, this Soviet task force is centered around Kirov, which is quite a capable battlecruiser. We have 20 P-700 Granite anti-ship missiles, which have a maximum range of around 370 nautical miles. These missiles have a massive warhead, and they are quite smart missiles as well. The NATO reporting name was Shipwreck, which tells you pretty much what you need to know about those anti-ship missiles. We also have 96 SAN-6s, which are surface-to-air missiles. These are the naval versions of the S-300 surface-to-air missile, which I'm sure many of us are familiar with. We also have 40 SAN-4s, which are slightly less capable than, well, significantly less capable than the S-300. But they will still prove to be useful if we need to defend the ship from anti-ship missiles. Of course, besides that, there are RBUs, AK-630s, and other various sensors plastered all over this ship. Every nook and cranny is just covered with weaponry. It is an incredibly capable vessel, which we are commanding here. In the lead is Slava, and this is a Slava class cruiser, so we are commanding the namesake here. She has slightly less capable anti-ship missiles. She has the P-500s, which only have a range of 290 nautical miles. Those missiles are stored in these tubes alongside the ship. Additionally, she does have 64 SAN-6s and 40 SAN-4s. We can look at the range difference here. The SAN-6s go out pretty darn far, and the SAN-4 is about half that, give or take. On the port flank of the task force, we have the Admiral Zakharov, a Udaloid class destroyer, a ship which I'm sure many Cold Waters players are familiar with. This is quite a capable anti-submarine warfare ship. She has some surface-to-air missiles, but not too many. She's really going to be dependent on the rest of the formation for that. And finally, on the starboard flank of the formation, we have Bystry, a Sovereigny class destroyer. She's a little more capable here. She has 40 SAN-7s, and she also has 8 SSN-22s in these launchers here. These are still capable anti-ship missiles. They just have a range of around 100 nautical miles. And these have the NATO reporting name of Sunburn, I believe. Yep, Sunburn, and range 135 nautical miles. Okay, very, very good to know. Now, we are receiving ESM emissions all over the place. We've already established these guys are enemies. We also have K-306 over here in the Denmark Strait. This is a Victor 1 class attack submarine. I am going to order her to come up to periscope depth while we are at it. Let's look at the event log. Multiple hostile contacts. Yeah, we have an E2C Hawkeye way out here as well. We're also picking up radar emissions to the south of our position. Now, it has been reported that the submarine threat is relatively high in the area, so we are going to launch some helicopters. Let's start moving at flank speed. I also want to number all of my ships. Slava will be number 2, Bystry 3, Zakharov 4. All right, perfect. I am liking this formation as well. If anything, I may want to tighten it up a little bit. So let's go to the formation editor, edit this formation. Let's tighten it up. get a little closer because I have a feeling the NATO forces already have a good idea where we are. Anyway, let's go over to the flight deck panel. Kirov has 3 Ka-27s. We have the ASW loadout. I am going to launch one. And I love Kirov's hangar. These doors open and there's an elevator because of course there is. It is just, again, an impressive vessel here. She carries 3 helicopters, which is good. All the other ships in the formation also are capable of carrying helicopters. Slava is at a complete stop because she's just waiting for Kirov to reach her new position. Let's go flank speed. Okay, by Stride, come here. Let's launch your helo. 1 Ka-27, launch it. All right, and the hangar doors will swing on open there. Zakharov, you have 2 helos, right? Yeah, launch one of them as well. And Kirov is moving at flank speed. Everyone's getting into formation again. Let's change course. Let's turn north.
324.
Okay. K306 is at PD. ESM mast, raise it. Hello. Okay. A pretty good idea of where that Hawkeye is, or even narrowing that down. These guys are moving in. They're 50 nautical miles away from K306. Let's go. Information here. A6s, or EA6s. Interesting. Kirov's picking them up. All right. K306. Not picking up any sound contacts. Let's drop down deep below the layer. We're going to increase speed to about 20 knots and head towards this area. Kirov needs to reach this area for our mission to be a success. So we have a long, long trip ahead of us. Okay, are the helos away? Indeed they are. Okay, 1 Ka-27 is up, the little bumblebee. Let's have it head over this way. And we can just order it, we can just shift click our sono buoys in a line. And we'll just do it, it's good enough for government work here. And we will recreate the pattern. I just want to do a quick check, make sure no subs are in the area. I want to cover that. I want to cover the north and south. So Slava, I want to go ahead and launch your helo. 1 Ka-27, launch it. Now our ships also have a variable depth sonar. They all have it, which can be deployed through this hatch right here. I am not going to deploy it right now because right now I want to be moving kind of fast. These threats are a little too close for comfort. Also, if we deploy our variable depth sonar, we are limited in speed. We cannot go flank. I think our top speed's around 20 or so knots, give or take. I'm just making sure all of our Ka-27s are deploying sono buoys out here. There is this automatic search pattern, and we'll just plop this down here for fun. Why not? It's just a little narrow, and I'm trying to spread these out as much as possible. These electronic warfare aircraft are getting really darn close to our position. We don't have visual on them yet. Our Ka-27s cannot see them. I'm debating doing a single sweep with our radar at the moment, as I'm worried that anti-ship missiles are already just screaming in towards us. I'd like some early warning. I'll see if we can just move out of the way. Let's see, 30 nautical miles away. I mean, we have a good idea of where these guys are. Yeah. Prowlers. That's tough. Slava. They in range? They are in range. We have visual on them. Who has visual on them? Info. Aha. Yeah, Ka-27 sees them. Sees our contrails way up there. Okay, Slava. You will be sacrificial in this endeavor. Turn on that air search. Anything else? Single scan. Okay. Secure it. Oh, they're turning away. I want Engage. Engage both of them.
0.
There we go.
7000.
2 SAN-6s away. Yeah. It's probably smart of them to turn away at this point. Hopefully we can blow them up before they can call their buddies in or start jamming us. This SAN, where is this one going? Maybe they are jamming us, that's concerning. Slava. Air search on. That one's going off in the middle of nowhere. Let's see, this one's tracking though. Oh. Look at all those radars flip on. Shut it off. Okay, come on. Connection lost. No info. You can see, is that the missile trail right there? I think it was actually. It got pretty darn close. Alright, Slava, let's try one more time.
7.
Let's say 6 away.
0. 1.
Okay, what is all this mess here? Who knows what that is? Okay, let's turn north. Turn north.
0.
Kirov, turn north. The rest of the formation.
3.
Anti-ship missiles are inbound. They are starting to get pretty darn close to us. They're sea skimming. Yeah, a whole bunch of harpoons coming in. All right, Slava, start engaging. He's firing. Weapons free. By Stry. Weapons free. Engage with whatever you got. Kirov. Should be in range. Start engaging. There we go.
7. 0. 2. 6.
Slava's engaging as well.
7000. 19.
Kaarel. Increase speed, all head flank. Okay, we're actually intercepting them
7000.
already. This harpoon's way off. I don't even know if it'll pick anything up.
0. 5.
Still going to have missiles try to intercept. We have more surface-to-air missiles going after. Looks like one SAN-7's going for this A6. Come on, get it. Got him. They punch. SAN-6 heading towards a harpoon on the deck. There we go. Missed. That's fine. That's okay. We have plenty of anti-ship missiles here.
7.
Make sure none of these missiles get close. And yeah, this is nice that the interceptors have been remedied. And they've been remedied for the NATO side as well. Just so you all know. Let's see, there we go. Took out a harpoon. But harpoons are, against all of this, a little bit easier to shoot, as they don't move that quickly. They're only moving at 540 knots. That said, some of them could easily get through here. There we go. Took another one out. That's what I'm talking about. More closing in. Fantastic. Kirov, how's it going over here?
7006.
We are engaging those A6s, which are still closing in. They may have more missiles. Oh no, we've been hit. By Stry has been hit.
016.
Damage control. Slight hull damage. Okay, but she has flooding. That definitely could get worse. Damage control teams are inoperable at the moment. They're not working. They're tracking this A6 here. Keep trying to shoot them.
7. 7.
Still engaging. Good. Anyone else been hit? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Slava, turn north. Oh no. We've been hit by another missile? Oh, I think she may have been. Okay, we're gonna lose by Stroy. I don't even know what the hell she was hit by. We've been hit. CBU 100, they bombed us. Oh no. Wow. Okay, damage control. Oh, she's done. Yeah, hull's destroyed. She's going down. Okay, these A6s. They've released all their bombs, all their missiles. They're heading home now. Good to know. All right, Slava, turn north. Keep engaging. What are you engaging?
7, 0, 0.
I think everybody can shut off their radars now. Hold fire. Weapons tight, actually. Kirov, you're already on weapons tight. Good. The Karov. Weapons tight. Let's reform.
Тысяч 62.
Потерян контакт с целью.
7000.
Our task force is just sailing to the north, moving away. We're all formed up at this point, so I'm going to have Kirov start moving at flank speed. We're picking up a whole bunch of radar emissions way down here. B-52 bombers. Okay, B-52s are coming in with harpoons. They are really far away, hopefully, at this point. Let's see if we can avoid detection at this moment. We're going to try to sail away as quickly as possible. They really know roughly where we are, so we have another fight on our hands. Yeah, we'll see how we can make this happen. They all have their radars on. Visual contact.
7000.
We're picking up these aircraft over here. It looks like these prowlers are just hanging out. Probably jamming us and causing some problems, I would gander. Alright. We're going to continue to sail north. We're making 27 knots here. We have... Oh, we've picked something up. Noise.
Вас понял. Курс.
200.
Let's see. What is this?
Обнаружен электромагнитный
Information.
сигнал. Контакту
I'm not...
присвоен номер.
It's probably hostile.
7000.
Bow trawler,
85.
sampan. We're going to identify it as hostile. Actually, let's go neutral for the time being, just in case I go weapons free. I don't want Kirov to start just rippling off granites at what could indeed be a trawler. Info. Yeah, who knows? It may just be a little fishing boat.
7000.
I would really like to just blow these
Вражеский.
airplanes out of the sky. A6E, we keep losing contact on it. Fire.
Зуб запущен.
Fire one.
Цель.
7, 0, 8, 5.
Потерян контакт с
Alright,
целью.
send it at them.
7000.
Still have not picked up anything in the way of
7000.
submarines, which is quite nice. Very good. Let's take a look at our SAN-6. It is going up. Kirov is tracking it. Let's see. Let's look at the info here. Yep, continuing to track. Is good. And we'll go after that prowler next. I bet they're just circling here, spotting for these B-52s. Which, if we look at them, they have a lot of harpoons, don't they? That is not going to end well for Kirov and company if they are able to drop all of those. What's this thing's altitude? Angels 14.
77.
Let's check on this noise contact. Narrowing it down.
Буй сброшен.
SAN-6 continuing to race in. You can see its speed is dropping quite rapidly because we are engaging at the extent of our range. Come on, little missile, you can do it. Looks like a pretty good intercept. It's still linked to Kirov. We do have radar contact. I'm guessing that's Kirov's. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's going for that chaff, I think. Maybe. She's circling. She's turning, trying to get the heck out of here. We have a new contact. Yeah, that missile missed. Going for chaff, and it was at the extent of its range anyway. Okay, we won't fire again. We'll hold fire for the time being. Info. Still probably just a trawler. Got it.
7.
Okay, I want K306. Drop down below the layer. Or just hang out right above the layer, actually.
330.
And, no. Belay that. Periscope depth. Raise the ESM mast. Where are these bombers? Let's see how close they are. Can you not raise your ESM? That's your depth, 42 feet. There we go, raising it. Okay, it's up. Shoot, they are close. We're also picking up radar emissions way out here.
86.
Okay. I think these are hopping around like crazy. And we don't have a good idea of where everything is, but
85.
this prowler is absolutely going to be causing problems for us. Kirov, you in range? Definitely not. They gotta get closer. They'll probably drop all their harpoons first before even getting into range of our air defenses. Visual contact. Okay, that's one of those aircraft. This Ka-27 keeps spotting that. Let's have this Ka-27 move over this way. She has no sono buoys left, just has a torpedo. Probably order her to RTB here soon. Everyone's moving at 27 knots. Good, good, good. Okay, this is just a sound contact, not a radar contact. That was going to be suspicious. What the heck are all this? Helicopters. Sea sprites are out here. We're also picking up that Hawkeye again. We still can't really pick out where the bombers are. We are not going to do a sweep with our surface search radar just yet. This is tricky because they could be firing those harpoons now and we wouldn't know. We have visual on the B-52s. They are close. They have not fired their harpoons yet. I don't think they don't know where we are, which is good. And evidently, neither do these other aircraft just circling in the area. SAN-6s still out of range. Hold fire for the time being. We have visual contact on the B-52s moving in, and they're launching their missiles. They're out of range. Our radars are off. They're firing now. Okay, Kirov. Let's triple check. They're firing right outside of range. They are quite smart, and Slava is... yeah, vampires, indeed. Okay, boys. Formation. Or weapons free. Engage with whatever you can, whenever you can. Slava. Weapons free, radars, air search on, surface search on. Get ready to start defending. Here we go. Kirov is already engaging. Air search, surface search. Pick up those missiles and fire. The Karov. Whatever you got. Air search, surface search, weapons free. I'll order you to begin engaging. First orders of business is to take out... We're engaging the bombers. That's fine. Blow these bombers out of the sky. It looks like they may try to bomb us, level bomb us here. And if we get hit by that, that's game over for sure. So yes, engage the B-52s with SAN-6s. I am A-okay with that. Kirov's turning. I really don't like that she's turning this way. Weapons free. Keep firing. Whatever. Engage whatever the heck you want. It's just whenever the missiles start coming in, I'd rather you all be going in one direction. Not picking up those missiles just
Буй
yet.
сброшен.
Ka-27, come over this way. You're still dropping sonar buoys over here. I have something else for you. Come over this way.
Курс.
Surface
Есть.
search on.
РЛС надводного
We should be able
обнаружения
to actually
включены.
go to filters. And let's see, sonar buoys, is that? Sonar buoys, yeah, we can just remove those. Don't have to look at them. SAN-6s are closing in, and hopefully we just start splashing B-52s here. They're dropping flare and chaff. See that big chaff cloud back there, but that's it. Got them. Anti-ship missiles have been detected. Holy crap. Oh, this is where the fun begins. Weapons free. Just start firing as quickly as you can.
Цель.
Zakharov, come over here.
Зуб запущен. Цель.
7.
Please do whatever you can. She can't engage just yet. Kirov is firing missiles as quickly as she can. We already hit a harpoon up there. Good.
1.
More
2.
SAN-6s moving to intercept harpoons. Come on. Hit one of them. There we go. We're taking them out. That's just so many
Запущен. Цель.
harpoons.
1.
They gotta fly through a wall of flak to get there, but unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be too hard for them. Hey, Kirov, you just gotta survive this.
7. 1. 2. 6.
Just gotta survive. Again, a lot of firepower we have, but that's a lot of harpoons.
Запущен. Цель.
7. 1.
Zakharov, are you engaging? She is. Seawiz is engaging. Good. Come on, keep taking them out.
Цель.
7. 1. 3.
There we go. It looks like Slava may be eating a whole bunch here. Come on, Slava.
Цель.
7. 1.
Oh, are they popping down? Okay, we've been hit.
Ракета приближается.
Kirov. It doesn't look like she's been hit, thankfully. Slava just ate another harpoon.
7. 1. 4. 9.
How is Zakharov doing? She's okay. Okay, Slava. Damage report. Moderate hull damage, slight flooding. We can see if she can be repaired. Not incredibly confident. Okay, well that was not good. Let's check on Kirov's damage. Damage control. Kirov was not hit. Thank goodness. And Zakharov, damage control. She was not hit as well. It was just Slava who ate a couple of harpoons here. Slava, we've been hit. Been hit. 2 harpoons. Yeah, 2 harpoons hit Slava. Not great. Keep moving north though. Zakharov, keep heading over this way. I think that's it. The bombers and missiles have been destroyed. We have those radar echoes. I'm going to go formation. And let's do formation orders. Air sensor orders. MCON, everybody turn off your radars. Let's check on Slava. Oh yeah, she's burning up. Damage control. 1 damage control team's working.
Контакт с целью.
If we can get these fires under control, we may be able to save the
Новый
ship.
визуальный контакт. Контакту присвоен номер.
1.
Well, it looks like Slava is having a real rough time. If we go to damage control, I mean, the fires, we got 3 fires going. Damage control teams are working on the flooding. Hull damage is heavy. I'm gonna keep them doing this automatically, because the flooding is still slight. If we can keep that under control, hopefully the ship won't just burn down. But man, we can see the hole in the side there where the harpoon hit. Those harpoons, when they pop up and slam through the deck, they do a lot of damage. Damage control teams are flipping back and forth automatically. That's good. It looks like I'm going to have Kirov and Zakharov continue to move north for the time being. We will kind of hug the Greenland coast and hopefully reach this area. I have K306 moving away. It looks like this A6 is... I don't know what it's doing. We have visual on it. I'm not really going to engage it. That's fine. Let's have our Ka-27 head over this way. K306 is going to move and continue to scout. Well, folks, we are incredibly lucky. Slava is underway. She put out the fires. Let's look at damage control. Engine propulsion is pretty heavily damaged, but she still is able to make... Let's see, how fast is she going? Probably around 3 knots here. 6 knots. That's actually really good. A lot of this stuff is absolutely destroyed, though. She will continue to sail with Kirov and company. Let's adjust our formation here. Edit this formation. The Karov, move right behind Kirov there, please and thank you. We have picked something up that's very interesting here. K306 hears sound contacts now. She's moving at 10 knots. All head 1/3. She's at 330 feet above the layer. Noises, they've identified it as hostile. Ticonderoga, Spruance, or Kid. And also, she should be able to intercept here. K306, move to intercept. There we go, good. A6 is still hanging out there. Slava, gosh, what a ship. I'm actually shocked. Let's see, damage control. Are they really working on anything? Yeah, they're still working on this flooding in the stern. Well, if she gets hit again, she is completely done for. Very, very lucky. Kirov is booking it at 27 knots. I'm going to have these helicopters RTB. There we go. They're all going to head back home. Good. And do you have a home? This Ka-27 has no home. It took off from by Stry. Well, in that case, you're going to head out here and do some scouting for me. We have a new sound contact identified as hostile. Info. Iowa, Borstal, America, or Kitty Hawk. So it's either a battleship or an aircraft carrier. That's good. Great. More radar emissions way down here, jumping around like crazy. Just keep sailing north for the time being. I want a better idea of where these ships are before I launch. K306 is going to try to move in. Let's see, this one could be anywhere in this band. So K306 is doing a pretty good job of narrowing it down here. What's the range from Kirov? Let's bring up the drawing tools. Ruler, Kirov. 310 nautical miles. She is in range. Good. We have the enemy task force pretty much in position here. We know almost exactly where they are. Well, close enough, I'm hoping. I am going to order Kirov here. Let's go weapons free. And there we go. She is automatically going to launch her granites. 1 away. 2. I want her to just fire as many of these granites as possible at the enemy. I did check our Slava class cruiser to see if her P500s were operational. They are not. We have fired a whole bunch. I am going to hold fire now. Hold fire. We have 7 left. We have a big old salvo inbound. And look at these shipwrecks, all flying in formation, climbing up. They're passing 70,000 feet now. They'll plunge down and some of them will start ski skimming.
8.
One will pop up and provide telemetry to the other missiles
Цель.
as they sea skim.
200.
These anti-ship missiles are fairly autonomous here, and look at all of them just flying in a formation.
Контакту присвоен номер.
7000.
Our granites are now spiraling down, heading down towards the deck,
1000.
which, again, this is just amazing and incredibly intimidating. Just look how fast they're going. 917 knots here, killing altitude rapidly. Some of them are
7000.
moving around, spiraling.
85.
I think the other formation, yeah, they're dropping as well.
Потерян контакт с целью.
7000.
They're all just plummeting down. This big formation here is what just really blows my mind, though. That is scary stuff. The granites are now flying at 8,000 feet. They're looking for targets at the moment. Once they pick one up, one missile will track, the others will drop down. They are starting to get pretty darn close.
Потерян контакт
They're
с
62 nautical miles out at this point.
200.
K-306 is maintaining contact. She has wake-homing torpedoes, so she will be able to wipe up whatever is left after this strike. We also have 7 other granites that we could launch if we wanted. Our granites are starting to close in. They should start designating targets here relatively soon. The missiles, again, very autonomous, will pick out
7000.
various targets. They'll generally go for larger targets first. They also carry jamming equipment, so they can jam radars. It looks like the NATO ships. No, we're definitely here. They have not fired yet. Their radars are going crazy. Also, they do carry countermeasures. Okay, they're dropping down. So let's see. Yep, they're all going down to the deck. They've acquired a target.
7000.
One of the missiles should be staying up. I'm looking for it, but I cannot see it. How far are we? And it looks like the granite is at 52 feet. There we go. I'll take it. Yeah, so if we bring up the map and pause here, I can actually click. This one's still staying at 8,000 feet. The rest of the granites are down there. And if that granite up top gets shot down, which is likely because it is way high up, it will be the first missile detected, then another missile will pop back up and take its place. When these missiles are, oh, they're evading. They're being shot at, so they'll start wiggling around and stuff as well. And look, they've all designated targets here. It looks, a lot of them are going for Iowa. It looks like multiple missiles going for Iowa. The other ships are getting one apiece,
Потерян контакт
which
с
is,
7000.
again, really cool. Let's see how many of them actually make it through. These are double the speed of a harpoon, so I have a feeling these ships are going to have a hard time shooting them down.
9.
There are surface-to-air missiles being fired, though. I can already see smoke trails off in the distance.
Обнаружили входный сигнал. Контакт с целью.
7289.
Starting to take anti-aircraft fire. Let's see. I think Tycho is probably going to be the first one to get hit. One of the granites is going for the chaff. And Seawiz is engaging. This went right past Tycho. And it's going for Iowa.
290.
Not entirely surprising. Looks like actually quite a few of them have been shot down.
7000.
More have been shot down than anticipated, and Iowa got that one. This is actually really concerning. Hopefully this one gets through here and it hits Virginia. There we go, hit her. We have another group inbound.
55.
And as you can see, the interceptors,
с целью.
the surface-to-air missiles are taking out our anti-ship missiles a lot quicker than they were previously. For those of you that were worried about interception rate,
1260.
okay, that Virginia class is up in flames.
1200.
I'm actually kind of worried about this. All right, come on, Granite. Hit that Tycho. Oh, it's gonna hit. Got it. Right amidships. Oof. And yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, she's going down. I mean, one hit with a Granite is a kill shot. Okay, 2 ships have been hit at this point. Virginia is burning. This is actually a USS Mississippi, but a Virginia class guided missile cruiser. Wow, only 2 missiles got through.
Обнаружен электромагнитный сигнал.
The one ship that was doing the bulk of the defense has been destroyed though, which is good. We will fire our next wave. Slava, let's check on you. Damage control.
7000.
Yeah.
200.
Unfortunately, she cannot fire inoperable. All of her launchers are inoperable, actually. Is anything operational on this ship? Oh, her noisemakers and chaff.
Контакту присвоен номер.
Yeah, she is mission killed at this point. Okay, Kirov, you have 7 SSN 19s. We're gonna have to let those rip. Weapons free, send them. 7 more.
90. 1.
One away.
7. 2. 7. 1.
There we go. Fire all 7. With the Ticonderoga taken care of, we should have an easier time.
7. 2. 3.
Iowa wasn't hit at all. Yeah, she's doing okay. Tycho's burning up right in front there. And her last Granite was just fired.
Потерян.
94.
Обнаружен электромагнитный сигнал. Контакту присвоен номер.
5.
Самолет.
Our Granites are starting to get close to the enemy formation, and there we go. They are dropping down. As our Granites were flying in, I am launching helicopters to continue searching for submarines near Kirov. I don't want to get torpedoed while we are concentrating on this. K306 is just sitting here and listening. Here's hoping some of these Granites will be able to get through and hit the Iowa along with some of these additional ships. We should be able to take care of like an OHP by itself. I'm not too worried about that one, but the Iowa certainly is a priority. Our Granites are conducting evasive maneuvers, and they've all designated targets now. Multiple, once again, going for Iowa. Let's track one of them that's heading towards Iowa here. This one, yep, it's dropping down.
Акустический контакт. Контакту присвоен номер.
Okay.
7308.
Here we go. We have more noise detected. I'm not sure if those are other vessels.
Контакту присвоен номер.
Who knows?
7000.
Granites are wiggling around. And there she is, right in front of us.
Обнаружен электромагнитный сигнал. Контакту присвоен номер.
7000.
Okay, one was already intercepted. We bring up the manual here, or the event log.
300.
Valley Forge got one.
Самолет.
All right, come on. This one is about to hit this target. I believe this is an OHP. I don't know. It missed. Okay, got it. Spruance, the Spruance class was hit here. There we go. Let's look at Iowa. Seawiz is engaging, but there are multiple. 1 hit, 2, 3, and a 4th possibly into Iowa. Yeah. I mean, 1 hit knocked out all of her radars and a lot of the Seawiz. That's 4 shipwrecks in the Iowa. I think she is done for. This Tycho up here is doing just fine.
Потерян контакт с целью.
7300.
But she was not able to defend Iowa. Also, the Spruance took a single hit. They have abandoned ship, and she is going down. And the superstructure is kind of destroyed there. Look at that. And Iowa is sinking, and damage is uncontrollable. Now we just have 2 contacts. K306 should be able to take care of that. All ahead of 1/3.
312.
Потерян контакт с
Okay, we have a problem.
Сигнал. Контакту присвоен номер.
Tomahawks have been fired
300.
at Kirov and company. Turn north, turn north, turn north.
350.
Air search on, surface search on. I don't even know. I guess they fired these.
7.
They fired these before they were hit. I don't know how many are inbound. Looks like only a handful. Took one out. More are inbound though. Kirov. Turn hard. Lots of SAN-6s are moving to engage. Let's increase speed to flank.
7.
I had no idea these were launched. Alright, here we go. They're all going for Kirov. Not entirely surprising. Break formation, all head full.
7. 3. 2. 0.
Kirov is rippling off surface-to-air missiles as quickly as she can. Thankfully. I mean, these have really long range, but they're still pretty slow.
7.
I wonder who these came from. Does the event log tell us who fired these? Nope. Not sure. It is either USS Mississippi or Iowa herself, of course. All right, continuing to engage. We're taking care of business here. They're not getting too close to us.
3. 2. 7.
Looks like they didn't fire that many. I'm guessing it was Iowa that fired these, though.
7. 3. 2. 4. 7000.
Okay, one getting close. Come on, Sea-Wiz. Oof, it's coming in. Got it. There we go, Sea-Wiz took care of it. Anything else? We have these radar echoes down here. Those two contacts back there. We have some noise here. K-306 is moving in rather quickly. Well, she was. I've slowed her down. Let's go back to full. Keep moving in. Are these things in range? No, they are not. All right, continue to sail. Let's turn and head to the area. We'll be there in about 10 hours.
9.
Gonna take some time. K-306 is now in position. She should be able to fire her 5365K torpedoes, and she is going to do just that. Engage that track
7000.
with one.
Оружие.
Okay, one torpedo away.
3.
Engage with the second.
7335.
There we go. 2 away, heading towards that contact.
Вас понял.
Let's change course.
300.
We're going to move and possibly engage that northern contact there. Our wake-homing torpedoes seem to have acquired the contact. She's deploying noisemakers and such, but I don't think it's going to be enough. She's turning hard to evade. There we go. Got an impact on that track.
5.
Is there going to be a second hit? Indeed, there was. All right, 2 hits on that OHP with torpedoes. I think she is done for. Let's fire a couple more torpedoes at this other track when we get in range. Continue to close. Drop down
13.
below the layer. That Tycho is right in front of us. We are ready to fire. 5365K torpedoes. 2 torpedoes.
7000.
Engage.
Применяю
One away.
цель.
7. 3. 3. 4.
Second one. There we go. Tube 2 away. The Tycho here is about to be hit with 2 wake-homing torpedoes. They are both racing in. And she is desperately trying to run away. K-306 has dropped back down below the layer. Let's see it. Yeah, the torpedoes are homing in on her. That's it. She is done for here. Yep, heading towards the screws. There we go. Man, the torpedo explosion effects look great. There we go, hit. The second one, impact. There we go. I think that's the last NATO warship that we have to deal with out here. We're picking up a few more noises way out there, but I believe these are all just fishing trawlers. Well, the Tycho's still burning, banging away on active. No way she hears us. And I'm sure they will be abandoning ship here momentarily. But if we look at this noise over here, information, the trawler, 3 blades. This other one's probably a trawler as well. Yep, another fishing boat or trawler. We got a few trawlers out there. We have this Hawkeye still hanging out, but the NATO task force has essentially been completely wiped out at this point. Uh-oh. We have torpedoes in the water. Turn around.
Курс 131.
They dropped torpedoes. It was probably ass rock. Okay, let's go real deep. Very deep, please.
1120.
Цель.
And turn south. Let's increase speed. 10 knots. All ahead 2/3. Torpedoes are searching for us, but I'm not sure they are going to find us. And that Tycho is now going down. Well, this is not good. That Mark 46 has absolutely acquired K306. All ahead flank and get very deep, very deep. Drop a noisemaker right here. Oh, this video just has everything, doesn't it? Well, hopefully we don't lose our sub.
85.
Thankfully, it's only a Mark 46, so it's just a single one that we can hear at the moment. Let's go again, very deep. Ordered depth is 1,120 feet. Good, good, good. Yeah, this Mark 46 is definitely coming right at K306. Noisemaker, drop another. Just drop a little line of them. Hopefully trip up the torpedo. Looks like it may be going. Oh, yes, it is going for one. Okay, we lost contact on it now. Keep running.
7339.
Let's see the torpedo back there. What's our depth? Almost at depth here. Still racing. New passive contact. Okay, another Mark 46. She dropped Mark 46s on either side of us. I have a feeling this Mark 46 may have reacquired. Hard to tell. Keep just running away.
91.
This one's just circling, which is good. Let's turn then.
50.
One last noisemaker here. And I think we might be in the clear.
Потерян контакт с целью.
7300.
Good news, folks. We have successfully evaded those 2 torpedoes. They have both detonated far behind us, and K306 is in the clear. Zakharov and Kirov have made it to their escape area. That is mission completed. They weren't attacked by any submarines, which was kind of surprising, but here we are. And we are going to continue to cruise. Unfortunately, Slava is still making 6 knots, so she is lagging quite far behind. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video, though. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.